God, Damien. I'm gonna miss that man. Do it once, do it right. Every dad gets one option, one chance. And tonight is the end of the era.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Yep, I've got dads. I've got one dad left. Craig. We had our lovely date with, not Robert. Robert never went on a date with us. But Brian, right? Let's recap. Brian, we went to the carnival. That's right. And then I think it was Matt, and we went to... Oh, he had the concert at his coffee shop, the Coffee Spoon. Right, and we played polka music? No. Somebody played polka music. We played whatever it is we used to play. And I was just winging it. I don't know music. I apologize. Ska. That's right. I appreciate you. Someone remembers, not me. A hypocrite and a liar. And very forgetful. So. And then I think it was Hugo. And we went to the wrestling tournament. And we met the wrestler. And he fell in love instantly. And then obviously Joseph did not work out well. I don't want to think about that. That man did me dirty. Almost worse than Robert, because he made me believe, at least with Robert, like I kind of knew that I was just a piece of meat. But with Joseph, I really thought I could be something, and then I wasn't. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing. And then Damien. Beautiful, beautiful Damien. Oh, I didn't even... Joseph was the boat, getting stuck on his yacht. Damien was the dog shelter. Technically was our last date. I went to his work. Now Craig. Craig, who kissed us on the head and made us go for a run. We were roommates once. Will we be roommates again? Find out right now, actually. Most likely to get a cardio session in. Well, we'll see if he's getting a cardio session in this Friday night, right? Save and continue. Let's do this. Kegstand Craig for the win? Last but certainly not least. What other cliches? Grow your own vegetables is cheaper, I think. Oh, the game doesn't even want to do it. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I should go camping. That's 4 girls, by the way. We've got 4 kids between us. I think Joseph and Craig are, like, tied for children. If you add Amanda, because, like, Joseph had 4, Craig has 3, and then everybody else had, like, 1. Oh, we're going camping. Oh, God. Alone in a tent together? Already my mind is having it. Is it a full moon tonight? Oh, it should have been Joseph. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Are we going alone? And there was only one bed? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. Good. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. It's a harvest moon tonight. Ugh. The moon got me feeling funny. I'm wearing the Blame It on the Moon tank top that I have. Blame it on the full moon, specifically. I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college when we used to go camping as roommates together. It writes itself. They wrote this knowing. They were like, yo, it's trashy, let's do it. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. I'm double-checking now? Oh god. The tension. Also, 1 sleeping bag? There was only 1 bed, right? And additionally, are we gonna have a different car scene? If he's... I guess it's not implying that we're taking his car. It'll probably just be my car again. I really would like to see another vehicle in this. Or, like, the interior of another vehicle. It's always my car. Amanda's gonna be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Fair. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flashes, all that. She's a girl after my own heart. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots of my series on national monuments. Fair. Ooh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses' founding fathers. It's a what now? Oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. I can't with this child. I can't with this child. This is why I don't want children. This is why I don't want children. I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. She almost had me. Well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature, you know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The old Madre de trees. I hate that. I hate that I said that. Are you gonna be alright on your own? Also just discrediting Craig being there. I'm just like, nah, just me and Mother Nature, and that's it. I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off of International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Alright, she finishes zipping out the suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around to give me a big hug. Relax, Dad, Tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Dangerous game. Don't steal anything? Since you asked nice. Fine. There's Craig. Is he gonna get an outfit change? Everybody got, like, an outfit change. And I'm ready. I'm ready to see Craig in something other than these fucking joggers. This two-tone shirt. I love it. Don't get me wrong. That's a problem. And the fucking headphones and the arm. Is he gonna get something else to wear? Is he gonna wear, like, camping clothes? I step outside hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. It's my car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Like a gentleman. I got it. Don't you? It's gonna be one of those nights, guys. Yeah, no, I said it. I said it, so it's gotta be. Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there. He likes me liking him being chivalrous. Wow. Never fear, these muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. Adorable. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep, on her way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Multiple. Already at Schmashley's for the weekend. I'm gonna get my camp on. It's just gonna be us, alone in the woods. 2 dudes. Very Brokeback Mountain. I've never seen it, but I'm feeling like that would be an accurate description. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get it. Oh no. What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... He's really high-strung about this. Wow. Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a breath. Ooh, I'm so sorry. That was so loud. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? No. This man is too much about fitness. I'm just kidding. Okay. He almost had me too. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. It's like I don't know these characters anymore. Take your pick. I thumb through page after page of kids sing-along CDs, almost worse. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. Did he make a mixtape for me? DJ Kegstand's Mega Mix Volume 1. He's a SoundCloud rapper? That's what I'm hearing. Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. He made me a mixtape, this motherfucker. All I've ever wanted my entire life. I pop the CD into the car stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Reminiscing about when they were lovers last. Hit after hit plays, and soon enough we're both happily singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. I am biting the bait tonight. Listen, lean into it. Full send. It's gotta have a good send-off, right? This song was Carl's favorite. Wasn't that the, like, dog that they, like, kept in their room, or their cat or something? Carl, the third roommate. Yeah. The dog. You brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. We already went over this. Are they recapping that for us? Because they thought we would forget who he was. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas? What? I've never heard that word used in that way. Okay. Of everything amazing that nature has to offer. But we determined that I can't read, so I don't know why I'm surprised. It's just the truth of the matter is I can't read. I am illiterate. It feels good to be back out here. Real good. How long did it take to get to the... Okay, hold on. Two things. How long did it take to get to this camping site? Do people not normally live, like, within distance of camping stuff? Also, this is the exact same background scene. His eyes are closed. That's adorable. The exact same background scene that we used for where Robert was in the woods next to the park. I see you slacking. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks, otherwise I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything alright? Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Why does he look nervous? Okay, but I never heard it used in that way. Listen. Illiterate. It's spelled E-L-L-I-T-E-R-A-T-E. Illiterate. There's a pen there. Craig, why is he sweat dropping? Because he had to send up a work email? I know, the final dad. We're here, we've arrived. It's Craig. He's a DJ, is what I've learned so far, and I've also learned he's adorable, and made me a mixtape, I guess, technically. Distancing for myself from the character already. And I want that in my life. I want that. It's relatively easy. Okay. Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Why does he look so upset? Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face. What's wrong? What if there's a problem? Oh, is he worried about his kids? What's he worried about? You've trained for this. There won't be. The reception is the least of our worries. Ugh. I think I should reassure him that nothing will go wrong. It'll be fine. Come on, bud. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig. I'm a relaxed boy. Did I just dom him? What a turn! What a twist! That's my dude. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another camping ground that's got good cell reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have signal. I would have no way of knowing. Well, let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all. So sorry. I mean, I'm not, but... the plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for the little... Side note, I belched really loud at work today, and this has nothing to do with this. I belched super loud, and my manager just looks up from what he's doing, and is just like, and I'm like, yeah, hi. Nice. And he was just like, okay, and had to go back to what he was doing. Thankfully, nobody else was in the store, so, like, I didn't get in trouble. Well, not that I was gonna, but it was funny. One of my coworkers walked around the wall and was just like, was that you? And I was like, yeah, what did you think it was? She never gave me an answer, by the way, so I don't know what she thought it was. But it was a good one. It was a good one. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Two bros sitting right next to each other in the same sleeping bag. Because they're both gay. Craig looks me directly in the eyes. In the eyes. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see we're the only people there. I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. What did they do in this tent before? I have questions. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. Does anyone actually know how to put up a tent, or do they just wing it every time? Because I feel like I wing it every single time. This is why I don't go camping. Oh, I thought it was a mini game and I was gonna have a heart attack because I was like, I really don't know how to put this tent up. But we managed it. We even got the rain cover on, so there it is. Our chairs just right next to each other. I kind of want to go camping, I'm not gonna lie. I hate the outdoors and I hate bugs and I hate everything about camping, but this is making me want to go camping. Unfortunately. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build up upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. That's not the picture that they've given us, though. This image is a perfectly put together tent. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. Well, I mean, I would love to glamp, but I've never actually been glamping. So, yeah, actual camping. Like this. Like almost exactly like this. Like a fire pit, some chairs, a tent, sleeping bags, an air mattress, and a cooler full of probably hot dogs. Hot dogs is a good camping, food. We set out a couple chairs and our cooking equipment. I couldn't remember what they were called, by the way. That hesitation wasn't like an insinuation of anything. Like, I just forgot what hot dogs were called. I forgot the word food. I'm illiterate. It's fine. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro, look at us go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Is this what men think of when they go camping? Oh, I think I get why all they want to do is go camping. Okay, I get it. Verily. And look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. He's trying his darndest. He is the jock that knows nothing about D&D, but he's trying his hardest. So what's next on our camp extravaganza docket? Oh. He also got purple eyes. What's up with everybody having purple eyes? Are they contacts too? Is he cosplaying? Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to. Are we going skinny dipping? Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over to where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. Craig wasn't even there for the butt conversation. Everything's about butts in this game. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I want to see the butt tree. Why can't I see the butt tree? Cowards for not animating it. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. Very gay. Everything's... I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. I really am. Let us... God. Let us analyze this tree further. I'm not putting the emphasis where it wants me to put it. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. It's just terrible. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. I love the fact that Craig had to stop us to point out this whole ass tree, right? Like, good God. He was like, this is super important. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Oh, wait, I saw this scene somewhere. I don't remember where I saw this scene, but I've seen this scene. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place we go to investigate. I'm so glad that the tree noise is gone because the forest noise was so loud. The old waterfall. It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off of it like the old days? This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Oh, good God. Jesus Christ. You know, I asked if he was gonna get another outfit, but this is kind of more of an outfit, or less of an outfit than I was expecting, actually, so. Don't look directly at it. It's fine. I'm good. I'm very well. How's you guys tonight? Good? Great? Awesome. Okay. I forgot. It's just shirtless. He's not wearing pants either. Look at Craig's lap. Is that Zuka? You know what? Fair. Fair. That's a nice watch he's got. It is a very nice watch, you know? These ferns in the background really make this, like, they just bring this whole aesthetic, and I really like this, like, water spilling off of this cliff over here. It's a good aesthetic. We're looking at Craig's butt. We've gotta do it. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. I do a lot of glute workouts. I immediately turn away, blushing. I think I am blushing a little bit. So loud. Of course I was gonna look. You were worried I wasn't? Uh-oh. I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. He's seen my ass more times than he can count. Oh my God, gay. You got it, Chief. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? Oh God, I gotta save. Hold on. I'm a firm disbeliever in pants, so who needs pants anyway? But I kind of want to put on a show. It's not You Got It, Chief. It's definitely not that. Who needs pants anyway? They're society's oppressors, really though. Down with pants, down with the system. That's the spirit. I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up on the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do. I'm so sorry. Craig wants you to helicopter in the waterfall. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Wow. This could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Woo! Sorry. He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. Take the leap. How are you supposed to think? How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of them dogs. Gotta get the whole ass grip on the edge of the fucking rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. How? I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurfaced to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splash water at Craig.
Nice.
Are you sure about that? I splash him again. You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. Oh no. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Squirt water at him with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunking him literally puts me in contact with him, so we're gonna dunk him. I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summon all my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Dude.
Hey! And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
Hey.
My turn. Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water devastated.
Oh.
You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with a shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Dad launchers specifically. This man's very gay. Good God. Good God. Craig does a playful flex next to me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There's peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? I race you to the top. I've had enough excitement for the day. Oof. Oof. Nah, I think we gotta keep this going a little bit. Oh, but what if it's devastating the wrong answer? We run all the way up this. I doubt anybody's gonna die, but I had that sudden fear. I was like, what if you kill him? What if this kills us? No, that would be this is such a bad ending to the game. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the water again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? One more time. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man, this is fun. Got one more in you? I think that's it. I think I'll count that. We should probably head back. Go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay, we'll get a fire going in no time and we can dry off and get some dinner going.